St. Louis Park is a leader regionally in the work that we're doing around racial equity. We truly believe in the intrinsic value of every learner.
What is one thing we want to make sure we are doing when we are doing Circle so that everyone can be welcomed and heard?
Restorative practices are grounded in indigenous cultures and was really based around the concept of Ubuntu. I am because we are. This idea that we are all interconnected and woven together, and that a hurt or a pain that happens to one is really a hurt or pain to the whole community.
Restorative practices, it's really connected to our strategic plan. One of the core parts of it is energizing and enhancing the spirit, and one of the things that aligns with restorative practices is building that community. Not only a classroom community, but the community within the school.
All schools and all buildings are a part of the Prairie Care Child and Family Grant, so it is district-wide, and all students and all teachers are also involved in this work, trying to make sure that school is an inclusive environment where all students, regardless of socioeconomic background, gender, or race, are equally valued and equally important and equally heard in their classroom environments.
Conscious discipline is a framework that we have adopted as a school that is intended to teach children how to identify their emotions, how to build relationships with each other, and problem solve effectively in the classroom. It's also a way for teachers to develop really positive relationships with students, to build a school family, and to create an environment that feels safe and welcoming to all students.
Just teaching the children how to be kind and helpful. Like, it's a big word when you're in kindergarten. What does it mean to be kind? What does it mean to help out one another? And for them to know that it means, you know, holding someone's jacket while they tie their shoe, or picking up a piece of paper, or someone didn't have the color red for their artwork. I have the color red, I can share with you. But they'll talk to other kids and throughout the school or at lunch or in recess. That was very kind of you. They know, like, we do the kindness hearts in our tree, but in our classroom, but for them to use those words and those terms with their family and friends.
They come in like all excited. You can see them sometimes right away in the hallways entering like they're not having such a good day, and by the time they get to that greeting, their presence has changed in just how they're coming in.
So I'm very thankful for the grant because I'm able to do and work with a group of teachers who are doing a book study and really working and delving into the depths of conscious discipline. And then we will be rolling it out to the rest of the staff as the years progress.
And so this grant is allowing us to educate children at a very early age and prepare them to be successful students throughout their educational career.
Thank you to the Prairie Care Child and Family Fund for allowing us this opportunity to have conscious discipline in our building.
Barnes. I'm the program manager with the Growing Through Grief program. We are here today very excited to talk with you about childhood bereavement and death response, school-based death response. So thank you for being here.
There isn't a person on the planet who hasn't experienced some kind of grief or trauma. And when we work in schools in particular, and we have these microcosms of the world all right here for us, we are going to have to face it in order to be whole people. If we want to be whole teachers and we want to recognize that our students are whole people, we have to come together and acknowledge that grief is a part of that puzzle. That as much as this opens wounds for me, to talk about this and to put myself back in a place that is very painful still, that I might be helping someone else by going through that. And I think that's why we as teachers do what we do. We hang on for each other because that is what we do.